Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video we will learn about the timestamps in the Linux. So how the timestamps for a file will be managed in the Linux. Let's try to see. So this is one of the important concept and also a little bit of confusing about this one. So let's try to understand. There are normally actually three main timestamps associated with each file in the Linux. First one is an access time, second one is a modification time, and the last one is in change time. So these are the three times which you will be able to see. So for example, let's say that first one is the access time. So this timestamp records the last time the file's content was read or displayed. This could be using through commands like cat, less or vim to view the file. For example, let's say that I will go to something like a desktop. Okay. So here I will create a new file that is mkdir timestamps. Okay. So let's try to have a timestamps. Now if you try to see here, okay, so if you try to see something like what I want to tell you is, so here I will be I have created this mkdir timestamps. So in this one I will create a one file something like touch, let's say that leela.txt. okay, so I have created a file leela.txt. Now if I want to see this one ls-l, you will be able to see test user. Okay, let's go to the timestamp. So I have created outside, right? So let's try to have touch leela.txt. okay, so this is the file I have created. Now if I try to keep ls, so you'll be able to see like this, and here you will be able to see a timestamp April 24 9/19. so it has been created. Now if you want to see the total stats of this one, so stat leela.txt, if you try to do stat leela.txt, here you will be able to see that it was last accessed in 9/19 and modified, and the birth it is saying. So now, so these are the three things. So the access, modify and change. So access time, modify time and the change time. So at the time of creation all the times will be changed, all the times will be same only. Now if you try to see, what I will try to do is I will try to rename this file. So that means mv leela.txt to leela1.txt. okay, I am trying to rename this file. So if I try to rename this file, so now if you try to see the ls, okay, so now if you try to see the ls, so here you are able to have this one, right? So now I think the time ls-l, it is still 9/19. so why? Because so we have changed it immediately, right? leela1.txt. if you try to see here, so now if you try to see here, so the change time, okay, the change time has been modified, but the modify time, the m time and the access time has not been modified, but here the change time, the c time has been modified. So if you try to see this ls-l, now for example, let's say that I will try to rename this one. So right now the time is 9:20, right? So now if I try to do mv leela1.txt to leela.txt, if I try to change it, so now I have renamed this file. So now if I try to check this ls-l, then also the timestamp will be still 9/19 only. So that means at the time when it has been created, so that same time has been created here. The modify time is only there, so the change time is not there. So now if I want to check this one, so here ls-lu, if you try to do this one, sorry, ls-la, right? So now here you will be able to see the access time has been changed to the 9:20. Now if I try to check this one in the so leela.txt, then you will be able to understand. See here, the access time was 9/19 only, so the change time has been changed to the 9:20. so this is the thing. So the change time, c time, means what it is time. This time refers to the last time the metadata of the file has been changed. So something like the metadata means like file permissions, ownership, or the file location has been changed, so or anything means, then the change time only will be changed, but the modify and the access time will not be changed. So when this modify and access time will be changed, I will try to show you. So this modification time will be changed is whenever you try to change the contents of the file. So this means the file was edited and the new information was added, deleted or altered. So for this one what we can do it is, so here I can do something like clear it, and here I will try to do nano leela.txt. so here I have used it and I have changed, I have written something and I have saved it and I have exited it. So now if you try to see the status for this one, so now if you see here all the three has been changed. Why? Because So the access thing means, now I have accessed this file. So I have seen this file using the nano thing. So that's why access also has been changed. Modify means I have changed the files of the content. So when this modification is changed, means automatically the change time also will be changed. So that means these two are related to each other. When the modify time has been changed, then the C time will change. But when the C time is changed, means that could not be the rule that modify will not be changed. So here, so this one, the modify is related to this one, but the change is not related to the modifier. But when you are trying to access, means when you are trying to read the file, means only this access time will be changed, but this modifier time will not be changed. Now for example, let's say that I want to access this file, so I want to read the content of this file. I am not editing this file, I am trying to read this content of this file. So that means I can use cat leela.txt. Now I have read this file. So now if you try to see the status for this one, see now the access time has been changed to 9:23, but the modify and change time is like that only. But the birth time, so when the file has been created, is like that only, 9:19 only. So this is how you will be having. So that means you need to understand there are three types of timestamps related to the each file. First one is an access time. So the access time will be changed. Okay. So you need to understand that. I am using this clear. So the access time will be changed whenever you are trying to read the file. So that can be using the nano or anything. So using the cat file or anything. So if you are trying to display, if the content of this one is displayed, means then the access time will be changed. So and the modification time means, so whenever you are trying to change the content of the file, whether you are trying to add it, delete it or anything, you are trying to change the information in the file, means then the modification time will be changed. Change time means, so this one is important thing which you will be able to confuse. So when you are trying to change the metadata of the file, like you are trying to change the owner permissions, okay. So here when you are trying to change the owner permissions, when you are trying to change the file location, permissions, so file name, when you are trying to change the file name, so like this when you are trying to change, then only this change time will be changed, but the modification access time will not be changed. When the modification time is changed, means automatically the access time, change time, everything will be changed. Why? Because while you are trying to modification, you are trying to access the file, so that means the content will be displayed and you are changing the file. Automatically when you are changing the file, means the change time also will be affected. But when you are trying to change the metadata of the file, means modification time will not be affected. So this is the concept which you need to understand regarding this one. So these are the three things: modification time, access time and the change time. So this will be little bit confusing at the initial time. So but you need to understand these things. So you can check the complete thing using the stat leela.txt. Like this you can change it. So you can check it so that you can have a clear understanding about this one. Hope you understood about this concept. So if you have any, so this is all about this one. So this is very important to understand. At the starting time it will be little bit confusing, otherwise it will be all okay. So hope you understood about this concept. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.